The countdown continues. This is part 2 of the top 50 tequilas of 2024 right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where we're counting down the top 50 tequilas of 2024. And this is based on sales from Ferment and Still, which is an online retailer that caters towards aficionados that are looking for top quality tequilas with no additives. So let's continue our list. Coming in at number 40 on the list is an añejo, and this añejo would actually make my top 10 list. It's one that I enjoy a lot. I drink it frequently. It's delicious. This one is aged in white Burgundy barrels and comes from Master Tequilero David Ravandi. It is the El Luchador Añejo, a really nice añejo, top seller for Ferment and Still, coming in at number 40 on the top 50 list. Number 39 on the list is another really good budget extra añejo. I found this one in a warehouse at a local distributor. It was all dusty, and so I said, hey, let me try it, do a review of this and see if it's any good. And it ended up being excellent. So we got a really good price on it, which makes it a nice budget option. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend picking some up. It is the Mahia Estr Extra Añejo. Absolutely delicious flavor profile on it. Well worth the money. The price on this is ridiculous for this quality of an extra añejo. There's still some bottles left. So if you haven't tried it yet, make sure you head over to Ferment and Still and grab some and try it. It's absolutely delicious. Number 38 on the list isn't a tequila, it's a mezcal, but it actually is an ancestral tequila, but because of where it's made, it can't be called tequila, it has to be called a mezcal. This one comes from La Luna Mezcal. It is the Temporada de Lluvias Mezcal, made with 100% Weber Blue Agave, just like tequila, but it's made more like an ancestral style tequila. So if you ever wanted to know what tequila tasted like in the old days, before we had all this machinery and stuff to do things, this is a great option. This is an exclusive Ferment and Still bottle, and it's still selling today. We still have some left. So if you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend picking up a bottle and trying it. It's the La Luna Ancestral Tequiliana Temporada de Lluvias. Temporada de Lluvias Mezcal. Number 37 on the list is one of my favorite reposados, has been for a long time. I don't have a bottle of it because I drank all of the stuff that I have. They have released a newer version of it, but this is the organic Azuñia Reposado. I'll put a picture up on the screen right here so you can see what that one looks like. There is a difference between the organic version and the newer version, which was in the earlier list, that's now no longer organic, but just a reposado. So the Azuñia Organic Reposado comes in at number 37. Number 36 on the list is one I haven't tried yet, so I don't have a bottle of it yet, but it's a recent release from Mienta. It's the Mienta Maestra Selection Numero Uno Blanco, their new high-proof Blanco that came out this year. I'll put a picture up on the screen right here so you guys can see what it looks like. But that's a top seller at Ferment and Still and comes in at number 36. Number 35 on the list is a high-proof Blanco that I got to introduce to everybody. Never really heard of it before, except maybe in Mexico if you've tried it there. But it is now a top 5 high-proof Blanco on my top 10 list. Absolutely beautiful flavor profile. Highly recommend if you haven't tried some to pick some up and try it. They do have it on Ferment and Still, and that's why it is number 35 on our list. It's the El Viejito Plata 50% Blanco. Absolutely amazing flavor profile on this. If you're a high proofer and you haven't tried this yet, make sure you pick up a bottle and try it. It is a must try for anybody that likes high proof Blancos. Number 34 on the list is an old school high proof Blanco. It's one of my favorite high proof Blancos of all times. I've drank more of this high proof Blanco over my tequila drinking time than I can ever possibly think of. And I actually like it when I'm sick and not feeling well. It's kind of my medicine. And anybody that's been into high proof Blancos for a long time knows this one and loves it as well. At number 34, it's the Tapao 110 Blanco. Absolutely delicious stuff. Old school. It's been around forever. And I highly recommend, if you haven't tried any yet and you're a high proof Blanco person, make sure you grab a bottle and try it. Tapao 110 Blanco Number 33 on the list is also a staple in my collection. It's an añejo that I thoroughly enjoy. It has kind of a different flavor profile in that you get this like almost Mexican flanish kind of flavor from the toasted barrels that they use. This one also comes from Master Tequilero David Rivandi. It is the Tres from the Uno Dos Tres organic tequila line. Absolutely delicious. If you haven't tried this añejo and you consider yourself an añejo person, this is one you definitely need to pick up. You can find it all over the place. Absolutely delicious. And it's the 33rd top seller on Ferment and Still for 2024. The next tequila on our list, coming at number 32, comes from NOM 1493. Yes, they only make one tequila at this distillery, and it is a hype monster. Always hyped on social media, all over the place. You guessed it. It is from Fortaleza. It is the Fortaleza Blanco tequila. That is number 32, is our best seller on Ferment and Still for 2024. Coming in at 31 on our list, and the last tequila on this part 2 list, is a beautiful añejo that has been around for a long time and is traditionally loved by tequila aficionados. It is number 31 on the bestseller of Ferment and Still for 2024, and it is from Tapatio Tequila. It is the Tapatio Añejo, a really nice classic añejo. You just can't go wrong with anything from Tapatio. If you haven't tried the Tapatio Añejo, it's very reasonably priced and well worth it. Make sure you pick up a bottle and try it. You'll be glad you did. Well, there you go. That's part 2 of our countdown to the top 50 tequilas of 2024. If you liked any of the tequilas on this list, make sure you click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you're new to the channel and want to find out what the rest of the list has on it, then make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you get notified as I post the new videos coming with the rest of the countdown, as well as some other great reviews and informational videos that will help you in selecting great tasting, good quality tequilas for you to enjoy, and so you don't make mistakes when you go to the liquor store, because we all know knowledge is power. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. Salud. Bye, guys.